Hello again. It's time for another episode of Where You've Been, Izaak. This time I'm going to go over the state of Arizona, starring my beat up road atlas and my index finger. And once again, if you're traveling to remote places, I recommend you always have an atlas and paper maps because there's a reason why I called my van life book No Signal. There are many remote places where you will not have GPS. In case I've never explained what all these lines, sometimes it's highlighting, sometimes it's red or not different pen. These are roads I have been on. And let's go to one of my homes away from home, Quartzsite, specifically the High Jolly BLM. You can camp there for 14 days free. This is just like one of my places, and it is for a lot of people. It's a great place to go in winter because even in January, you can get a tan and wear a t-shirt. I lived in Central Phoenix for 2.5 years. A lot of it's suburban sprawl, but if you go over by Scottsdale, it's like bisected by these beautiful mountains, and there's all sorts of scenic beauty in Phoenix. You just got to look for it. Interstate 40 up here is one of the most beautiful interstates I've ever seen. It's absolutely gorgeous. And up here, there's all sorts of red landscapes and canyons. I think this is arguably, I can talk, the most beautiful part of Arizona. We think of Arizona as being scrub and cactus and just desolation. This over in this part, this is actually forested and mountainous. This is a really beautiful drive. I recommend you give yourself some time and check it out at some point. I stayed in Gia Bend, and the Sonoran Desert National Monument is worth checking out. It's a beautiful place. Been over here in Tucson. Came down through Sierra Vista. 2 years ago, the Walmart would let you stay in the parking lot. I don't know if it's changed. Douglas is, not to be unfair to Douglas, but it's kind of sketchy and rundown looking. But there is a good place to stay. It's right next to the police station. You just got to go in and check in, and they got bathrooms and all that. And this up here is a beautiful drive up into New Mexico. I did that 2 years ago. This is interesting down here. It actually reminds me of Marin County back in California, but a lot drier. It's a beautiful drive. It's kind of agricultural almost looking. So this is just a quick overview of the places or some of the places I have been in Arizona. And if you're always hearing about Quartzsite, it's a great place, and it's got a whole lot of free overnight spots. Just keep in mind, as we get into the colder months, this place is going to get crowded. I mean, real crowded. So you might want to research other places in the area if you're looking for warm winter in the winter, because as amazing as Quartzsite is, it is going to get crowded. And you see where it is. It's just kind of not too far from either Las Vegas or over here from Phoenix. It's about, 4 hours from Los Angeles. Anyway, hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for being here.